Good evening, BookTube. I wasn't going to make a video tonight. I made one this morning. It is still September the 25th. It's still Tuesday night. It's 10:26 at night here in West Michigan. But someone just commented on my video and said they wanted to see my Bibles. And most of my Bibles are down in the lower level. But these are the Bibles that are up here in the main floor, Bibles that my wife uses, and Bibles that are by my main computer, and Bibles that I keep on the dining room. Here in the dining room, I keep this Bible, this one here. This is the one I keep on the dining room. When I'm here making videos here at the table, I use this one. This Bible, as I said, it is a New King James Version. When we left Houston, Texas back in the 80s, this was a gift, departing gift from the congregation that we were members of and where I did my internship. So this is the King James. And this is pretty banged up because I use it here at the table. And this is a Bible that belongs to my wife. This is a New King James Version Holy Bible. This is my wife. She keeps this by her place on the dining room table. This is the Bible my wife uses. When my wife reads through the Bible every year, she follows this McShane Bible reading program. Read the Bible in a Year, a Calendar of Daily Readings by Robert Murray McShane. And she reads through the Bible. She's in September, and she follows. You read the Old Testament, New Testament, Old Testament, Psalms. So my wife reads this one in the mornings. And then she also reads this one. This is the Reformation Heritage King James Version Study Bible. She used this last year. So that's my wife's Bibles. These are the Bibles that, this Bible here I keep in my main study. This is a New King James Version, ultra thin, large print classic. I keep this in my study. When my eyes were getting bad, I needed something large print. I used to use reading glasses. Now I use regular glasses since my eyes have gotten... So I got this a couple of years ago, a ultra thin, large print classic. I also bought this a couple of years ago. This is a Holy Bible. This is New King James Version, giant print, center column reference edition. This is a Nelson. So I got this too when my eyes were going bad. I keep this in my main study. And then I keep this little Bible. I keep it in my saddlebag here. This is a Holy Bible. This is a New King James Version. Little Bible I keep in my saddlebag when I go out into the world. I keep this on my desk. This is a really hardback. This is Holy Bible, Old and New Testaments in original tongues. This is King James. I look for these when I'm in thrift stores, and I showed you my collection. I have these big, giant, large print library editions, King James Bibles. I took them all downstairs. But I keep this on my study desk. And I keep this one by my main computer. This is a Holy Bible. This is a Revised Standard Version, 2nd edition Nelson. And then I have this one. This is American Standard Version, Holy Bible Reference. This is a... And then I have this one here. This is the one I showed you the other night. This is a regular King James. I got this when I was working at the Richmond Rescue Mission, volunteering back in the 70s. And then I have this one. This Bible is an Oxford King James little Bible I keep by my computer. And this one is another King James Version, large print. I keep by my main computer. I just picked this one up the other day. This is a Nave's Topical Bible. It's all by topics like Isaiah, just topicals, and list all the Bible verses. I got this for $1 the other day. And this is a Holy Bible. This Bible was bought when our kids were growing up. We read the Bible at the table at dinner time, and I would read from this one. This was our family Bible when we had devotions at meal times when the kids were growing up. This Bible is a New International Version. When the church that we attended used the New International Version, so we had to use it in Presbyterian Church in America. This is the Bible I used when I was going to church. This is my wife's when my mother-in-law passed away 6 years ago. This was the Bible that they read when they were growing up. My wife's family, her mother would always read from this Bible, and when they passed away and I took it, it says, "This Holy Bible presented to Mother by Dad, November 1972, by City Holland, Michigan." So this was Carol's mother's Bible that she read at meal times. And I remember when I was first dating Carol, that her mother would read Daily Bread, which is published by the Christian Reformed Church, and she would read the scripture for that meditation from this Bible, and so I kept it. This is a King James Version Commentary Bible, large print text. I keep this by my main computer. And this one is American Standard Version. When I go to thrift stores or used book sales, I look for Bibles that are really good condition. They're not torn or they're not written in, and they are in good condition. I just love Bibles. This is another Bible I keep by my main computer. This is a New King James Version. So I use these when I'm on the computer, or where I'm, like I said, when I read the Bible in the mornings, or I'm studying the Bible. I like having Bibles all around me. Down in the lower level, I have Greek intertestamental Bibles, Hebrew Bibles. I have all kinds of Bibles downstairs, but these are the ones I keep up here around me if I want to read the Bible, or I like having a Bible nearby. So I keep one in the dining room, I keep one in my study, I keep one by the computer, I keep one in my saddlebag. When I go out into the world, I put my camera in here, I put a Bible, I put in a book, some pens, some paper, a comb, a change purse. I always take that. I also have in here, I have a CD I got to take out. This is the new Eric Bachman. I should keep a little Derringer, a little. This is a Bible I got many years ago. And see, there's the comb. It's a New Testament, Psalms and Proverbs. And I've had this for forever. And I always keep a little one. This is a little New Testament. So I keep this one. So yeah. So those are the Bibles, some of the Bibles for my viewer out there who wanted to see some Bibles. So now it's 10:36 at night here in West Michigan. My wife left tonight. I did start working on unhauling books this evening. I started doing that, and it's going to be a very daunting task because I've got to get rid of at least a couple thousand books. But I told myself not to get too crazed about it. Do it over a period of time. Don't try to do it in one day or 1 week. Just do it over a period of time. I did put a couple hundred books into my van tonight that I'll take to, but tomorrow I have to pick up a prescription tomorrow, and I go by a thrift store tomorrow and I'll unload those. I'll give them to the local Goodwill, and I'll just keep doing it until I get some room downstairs. It's just crazy down the lower level. But I'm being very selective. I wish I had somebody who could go through my library and say, this is what you should keep and this is what you should get rid of, and they would get rid of it for me and I wouldn't have to think about it. But I don't know. So tomorrow is a Wednesday. Carol's gone. I'm by myself tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have to go anywhere. Well, I have to go get a prescription, unload those books, and I'll probably work some more on unhauling, put some more books into the van. And tomorrow I'll write in my diary, I'll read my books, read my Bible, listening to the new Eric Bachman. This is really a nice CD. It's called No Recover. This is really nice. This morning when my wife and I went to the store, this is what we listened to. That's why it was in my saddlebag. As we were driving to the store, I put in Eric Bachman. My wife has been listening for almost 2 years, Handel's Messiah. She listens to it all the time, just constantly. And she always says, I said, why are you listening to Handel's Messiah again? You're always listening to it. She says, well, it's biblical. And I find it comforting. And I suppose it's true. All those glorious verses from the book of Isaiah that is in Handel's Messiah. So she's been listening to it for 2 years. It's crazy. So I can't listen to it. So I always take along something that my wife likes. My wife likes Eric Bachman, Ryan Adams, people like that. So I will sign off. I'll download this video for the person who wanted to see some Bibles. And until next time, bye.